Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigil here and welcome back to our video. So in this one we're gonna have Scorpion here with Dark Mal cards, God Killer on Raiden, and God Killer on Girl of Steel Supergirl, and it's not getting better than this in terms of passive stats. This is the best I can give a 3-star Scorpion, and Dark Mal cards seem to be the best performing artifact for him, and because we have God Killer, that also gives me passive stats, we have the advantage of putting unable to block on the enemy without having to use the Scorpion special one, and funny enough, this actually lasts more. We're gonna do actively tagging Raiden, and I don't really have a good third support character for this. You could put a Brainiac in there for a bit of attack and a bit of health, but I think our Celestial Superior will do well enough, though we will struggle a bit with power generation. Okay, so I'm down there. Don't worry about... Oh, of course, he does a jump attack. Okay, there. Okay, third special. He does a jump attack, of course. Oh boy. That's awful. That's awful. Why does the enemy jump out of it? Bro, I can't even continue the combo properly. Let's set Girl of Steel because we used plenty of specials. We might get a little bit of a damage buff from her. And the Raiden damage buff is getting harder and harder to maintain anyway. Bro, no, how am I supposed to play this? How am I supposed to actually hit the enemy while he's in that? I have him unable to block and that doesn't seem to be helping at all. Like, the damage is okay while he's in this hazard. If he didn't jump out of it, it'll be great. Yeah, I messed up the combo interruption there. I'm just so done with this fight. Nah, bro, I can't play this anymore. I'm just mad. I can't even combo interrupt Raiden anymore. That's how much I got pissed off here. This is garbage. This is absolute garbage. Sorry I'm beginning the video on such a negative note, but I was quite excited about this. Like, we're gonna disable the enemy's block. We're gonna give my boy Scorpion a little bit of better odds and a lot of passive stats, but yeah, that's some damage, I guess. Get your Scorpion to 7 stars and you're gonna do quite a lot more damage than this. Maybe you're gonna get 1.2 billion with the same team setup and the same gameplay. And probably there is a better way to play this than I did. But I just don't know. After I use the third special, it doesn't seem like I can chain anything into it. Like a swipe down, a swipe right, the enemy just instantly jumps. And the animation of the third special doesn't help at all because it seems to stagger me more than it staggers the enemy and leave them a window to jump out of it. This is just sad. But yeah, on a more positive note, the last contract is back. This is good for everybody to an extent because this is the easiest soul raid and it has a pretty decent decent free artifact you can get yourself. And yeah, for the newer players, it's an easy way to farm resources. And for the older players, is a nice place to test things out at peak performance and soul rates. And what I mean by that, by having maxed out passive stats, because since it's the easiest soul rate, there's a lot of people who've been farming this like me and have, like me, 2 God Killers at level 10. So it simply doesn't get better than this for my characters in terms of passive stats. And yeah, let's see if we can clear this with Mr. Freeze, because this is quite a lot of damage that I'm asking of Mr. Freeze here. But at the same time, I'm giving him a lot of passive stats. So it should go relatively well. Okay, let's get this going. Boy, that Scorpion just pissed me off so much. I wish I mean, look, this is maybe asking too much, let me know if that's the case, but I wish they would release characters that are actually fun to play and not frustrating to play. Like, Constantine is most likely weaker than Scorpion is, but I would rather play Constantine as Scorpion because the constant gameplay is so much more enjoyable, and that's just an example. A little bit of gameplay somewhere in the middle. I don't love it, but I don't really hate it either. Mr. Freeze I like very much. I like the beta... Bro! Did you see those 3 tap hits in a row? I was doing jump attacks. I was trying to do a little bit of a jump attack there. But Mr. Freeze didn't feel like that was the right moment for a jump attack, so he did a tap attack. Love when that happens. But yeah, I like Mr. Freeze. I like Puppet Mr. Freeze. And I like Beta Club Mr. Freeze. And I'm mentioning those because those are the more recent releases. Let's say, bro, I'm not gonna talk about Shazam. Bro, jump attack, jump attack. Buddy, jump attack. Please, I'm pressing the jump attack. Can you do what I tell you? Can you do the command that I'm pressing? Okay, that's 21 mil damage. That over there is a value that has potential to one-shot from 2 billion health, but at the same time, it takes a bit to get there. It takes quite a bit to get there. So I'm not sure my Mr. Freeze at 4 stars is yet capable of one-shotting a 2 billion health targets. But yeah, another thing, look at Mr. Freeze. This is a 4-star Mr. Freeze, which is very far away from 7 stars, obviously. And that 7 stars is gonna be much better, but he's pretty damn good for me with Beta Club. He's pretty damn good for me with Puppets. No complaints about Mr. Freeze. I have absolutely no drive to rush towards getting my Mr. Freeze to 7 stars, because I like him for the most part the way he is. If I would get a higher star rating, I would be a lot more confident to use this thing to do 2 billion damage and a lot of soul rates where it might have lower passive stats. So there is a benefit to that. There's definitely a benefit and an incentive for me to get Mr. Freeze to a higher star rating. But at the same time, I still feel like he's a good and functional character at lower star rating. With Scorpion, I just don't get that idea. But yeah, let's kind of cut it off with the Scorpion rant. Let's move on to the next fight. This man has extended tagging and no stuns allowed. So we're gonna have Batman John with God Killer, Arkham Knight Batman with God Killer, and then Johnny with level 5. What's this called actually? Prometheum Sword. Yeah, that's a garbage artifact that I'm just upgrading for the sake of getting it to level 10 just to prove how garbage it is. But yeah, back to this. We're gonna have a lot of passive stats on Batman the Drowned. Like, there's no point where she has more attack than here. And this is not the most optimal thing, it's the most convenient thing, because I can just infinite combo him. But if I wanted to go for the highest damage, I would put the 2 God Killers on the other 2 guys. Maybe swap in a Robin King instead of one of them, and put Dark Metal cards on her. Or no, because if we put Robin King, there's no point in Dark Metal cards. But yeah, I could get more damage than this. This is just the most convenient high damage team I can do with her. because I basically don't have to worry about anything. We start off with 37 mil damage per second, buddy. Not even super move done yet. After super move, I think it's gonna go all the way to 50 maybe. Okay, super move done. And that's not 46. That was a bit too over optimistic. We're only gonna do 46 mil damage per second to him. Okay, this will be the last activation. Goodbye, Sub-Zero. Next time, if you don't want to be hit with the Batman, the drown, maybe let me stun you or not extend the tag, and either one of them will work. Yeah, that is Sub-Zero down. Let's move on to the next fight. Over here, we have the Grodd with the Beta Club, Brainiac with Puppets, and Robin with level 10 God Killer, and we're gonna have Special 2 disabled, but that's not gonna be a big deal. He also deal increased damage to Brainiac, but that's yet again not gonna be a big deal. Okay, let's just get spamming this with Brainiac. Get close a bit. Now just keep doing this. Let's go all the way up to 10 stacks to begin with. Okay, and that's some good damage. 60 mil, I'm not gonna complain about that. That's good. That's good. We're keeping that value. And I keep doing this to get more puppet stacks. I know I'm at full lethal stacks. Excuse me for that one. Actually, be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Bro, can you stop blocking? Thank you. That's a good hit. That's all I needed. Okay, 42 mil again. We're keeping that. And now Grodd for the last Staggin. There we go, that's Boss Sucker Fade down. Let's fight the boss of this tier. Okay, so here we have Raven with God Killer, we get Swamp Thing with God Killer, and we get Constantine with Joker as Betrings at level 7. The thing is, Joker as Betrings Constantine with Raven, I mean, it's not a big deal since there are at least 10 characters that can do 2 billion damage without Zatanna added in this team, and if you add Zatanna, any character in the game can do 2 billion here. But something is very convenient to use because of, not something, Constantine is very convenient to use because of the Swamp Thing shield. Which makes him unhittable, which makes it not a necessity that the enemy boss is combo intractable. That kind of gives him an edge over our characters in this regard. Though, something to keep in mind is that your Constantine needs to be pretty strong to do this. Because you need to punch through the first... I mean, you need to have passive stats, at least. Because my Constantine is 3 stars or 4 stars, I think 4 stars, so it's not a big deal. But you'll need to punch through the first amount of health, because right now we do not have the Constantine passive active. because that gives me damage depending on the amount of health the enemy is missing, and obviously when they are missing no health, we're getting no damage from it. But as the fight goes on, you'll see that it gets better and better. I think Raven can tank this no problem. Yep. It's gonna get absolutely insane towards the end. Keep in mind that when I started hitting her, I was not getting values higher than 7 mil from the Twin Blade. Okay, we got Darkness Reset there. And yeah, it's over. As soon as you get the enemy to half health, it's over. Oh boy, she's actually gonna take advantage a bit of that immortality. There we go, that's gonna be it for this fight. Constantine did great. Let's take a look at the rewards that we got here. Oh wow, we got Justice Flash and Raging Matrix. I mean, Flash, to be fair, is generally speaking not a bad drop. But yeah, let's move on. And for Let's Fight on the main account, somebody suggested that I try Twin Blade on Manta whenever I'm trying to exploit the Aquaman weakness. Because Manta damage passive is gonna be triple effective against Aquaman characters. So let's see how correct and good that information is. Also, I should have put Flash in there, because usually I use Joker as veterans and Flash is kind of worthless, but here I think would have given me maybe more damage than Bane. But I don't know. Oh boy, that shield is definitely gonna hold. We so far tanked 3 hits, and you cannot see the durability go. Now we saw the first break in the durability. Yeah, the shield is gonna hold the full fight. That's amazing. Yeah, this is pretty good. This is pretty goddamn good. Twin Blade seems to be doing pretty damn well. And also, it's the added benefit of not having to worry about triggering the Joker as veterans. I don't have to use any specials unless I need to. And that's great. There we go, with 1 minute and 40 seconds left. Yeah, this is actually pretty damn good. I like this. But yeah, let's move on to the secondary account. On the secondary account, we're gonna start with a fight that we'll most likely regret. We have to kill Catwoman here too, and I'm gonna try to kill her with Twin Blade King, which means we're gonna rely on actually combo interrupting the enemy. And hey, Catwoman is combo interruptible enough. She's got a very fast opener, but there's plenty of room between her first hit and the second hits. It's just not easy to combo interrupt, okay? But it's doable. It's definitely doable. First of all, let's try and get King fully stacked up. We're at least cycle between King and Raven. Come on, Raven, give me some power steal. Oh, by the way, level 5 and level 4 God Killers. That's what we're using here for passive stats, as far as I remember. And the level 5 Twin Blade. Okay, Dr. Fate, tank this. Thank you. I really wanted to tank to Dr. Fate because of the blind mainly that she apparently applies on Super Move 2. Oh, my bad. I remembered Raven being on that tagging spot. Okay, that's good. As well, Super Move 2. See, it's doable. Combo interruption on Catman is definitely doable. Not easy, but doable. Oh, my bad there. Yeah, problem is every single time I mess this up, it's gonna also blind me. Please don't. Oh my god, he missed the goddamn third special, which led to another blind. Yeah, this is why I said almost I could regret this. Gonna keep Raven in there for a bit more until King gets rid of the blind effect. Okay, that's over. Yeah, I think we could have killed her. If I didn't mess up. I should just stop. I should just stop. I'm losing damage here for no reason. Yeah, the blind. I missed that tag and attack. And also missed our third special, bro. She's so punishing if she hits you once. Like, as long as you lock her into an infinite combo, she's just a random boss. But if she gets a few specials on you, that's where you're really losing damage. But yeah, this one kind of badly. Okay, so here we have actually level 6 and level 4 God Killer. That's what we're running for passive stats. And we're gonna have Joker here with level 7 Puppet. And I don't know if this is gonna be enough to kill her. Most likely not, but it's gonna get close enough. And try that new 3-hit strategy. I'll get to that in a minute. First, we need to get the infinite power going. Okay, that's very good. We got the burning going. Bro, I pressed the special one. What? Nah. Nah, I refuse to believe this. I got messed up so badly by a special delay. Oh, though we have God Killer. That's an additional negative effect I can make use of. Somewhat. Okay, I think we got it. So I think we're gonna keep this infinite power. Okay, not too bad, not too bad, though. It had the possibility of having a terrible start because of that blind that she managed to get on me. Let's get her. Actually, there's no point in getting her to the corner. Let's just make sure there's enough negative effects for now. Because, yeah, super move was incoming. And that blinds me, by the way. Out of all the things in Just Mobile that piss me off, this pisses me off extra hard because it's something that there's no counterplay to. I mean, I could kind of do something to prevent her from doing super move, but it's not worth because the super move is a rather minor inconvenience. But on top of the fact that I can't dodge it, it also blinds me. And this is a 3-hit gameplay. You get 3 hits in, and then use the third special. What this does is it builds a bit of combo, and also the hits do some damage. Yeah, that's not gonna be my best Joker fight by far. We still got 1 minute left. This is gonna be most likely our best minute in terms of damage. This was not terrible. Though definitely Catwoman was somewhat annoying. But yeah, heavily overestimated the damage that this team could do. Not terrible, but we still have 200 mil to deal with, which I'm not sure if I'll deal with today or tomorrow. Okay, so we got Batman Drowned here with Crown, and we got Johnny here with level 6 God Killer and Classic Ornament with level 4 God Killer. And I'm actually gonna attempt to see how much I can chunk out of 2 billion health targets with my secondary account Batman the Drowned. I don't think I can do 2 billion yet, but I think I can get quite close to it. My bad there. Actually, why am I waiting for super move? Because this power steals. I also have God Killer. I have Crown, excuse me. Let's get back into crisis mode, first of all. And now we just wait for super move. And that's gonna be a fully stacked Batman the Drowned. Okay, attack Johnny. Okay. That went well so far. And we're all the way up to 25 mil per second. It's kind of late into the fight for this value to kind of guarantee a one-shot. Especially because of the way it functions, because we're not gonna always get that mount, because we have the downtime when we need to charge it back up again. But that's some pretty good damage. We're gonna get 2 more activations after this, which are gonna run most of their duration, like granted I don't mess up, which is always a possibility. Yeah, I think we're gonna get very close to killing this man, actually. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try this again tomorrow, because there's 2 things here that I want to change. First of all, I feel like I could have had a bit of a better start. Say I didn't begin using Special 2 as soon as I had the energy. And second of all, this man has lethal resistance and we have lethal chance. And I know that's a very minor thing, because I don't have lethal damage on anything, but that might just be the thing that changes this from being a one-shot to not being a one-shot. But this went insanely well, bro. I was not expecting this. Great job, Batman the Drowned. We're so close to 2 billion damage here. Nice. Okay, so here we have Harley with Dark Metal cards, Zatanna with Puppet, then we have EPI with level 6 God Killer. Not sure we can kill this, but we're gonna see how it goes. Okay, that was not the power drain. I would have been very mad if that was the power drain. We're starting to do the Harley super move. Now we're gonna try and get infinite power with Zatanna and get all our damage buff stacked. So I need Zatanna to tag in with a decent amount of power. Okay, that's a free special 1 and the burning word, so no complaints here. Okay, a free special 2, that's amazing. Nothing free here. How far are we, I wonder, from infinite power? Okay, we got it. And we lost it. Bro, how? I got to do 2 specials after I got it. Okay, we got it again. Please don't lose it again. Let's just do a bunch of these. Okay, we got the stunts. That's some pretty decent damage from Farley. So it's mainly because of the Zatanna. Damage against target stacking. And yeah, I lost infinite power. What would be great is if I could get 2 special 2s into a full combo with Harley and then still get to tag Zatanna with infinite power active. That would be the combo to use. But at least until I get a level 10 puppet on this account as well, I don't think that's gonna be a possibility. Okay, another special 2 in there. I mean, this is also close enough, but not quite there. But yeah, let's move on. This didn't go too badly. But we still got some work to do towards that 2 billion damage. And for last fight, I'm gonna try and kill this with Sir Banshee Puppets, Black Adam Godkiller, and Vixen Godkiller. This should work. This should be enough damage unless something goes terribly wrong. This is infinite power for now, but it's gonna go away in a second, so that's why we're tagging Black Adam back in. What pisses me off about this guy is that he's got same cost on the special 1 and special 2. So I can't really tell when all specials are disabled if one of them is not. Now I could tell, because the 3rd special was not disabled at that moment and we got that all at once, but... Yeah, if I just do 3rd specials after 3rd special, I can easily tell when all of them are disabled, but if I want to mix in a special 2 in there, that's not gonna be possible. It's funny that we're actually doing more damage whenever I actually miss these specials disable negative effects. That's really not good for Sir Banshee, because she's got her own mechanic related to that, and she's so much better off just using that instead. Come on, buddy. We're almost there. Stop losing infinite power, please. Come on. Come on. Oh, boy. Come on. Come on, don't make me waste another fight on the... There we go. With 3 seconds left. But yeah, loving set. Thanks so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.